Basketball legend fires back at big dummies who ignored Caitlin Clark's immediate WNBA impact. Caitlin Clark's emergence as one of the best WNBA players in the league during her rookie season came with much scrutiny as the Indiana Fever star's prowess was talked about consistently during the summer.Clark's race, and even sexuality were brought up as talking points throughout the 2024 season and appear to be on the rundown for pundits again this season. However, basketball legend Cheryl Miller appears to be finished with those topics. Miller appeared on Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes' All the Smoke podcast this month and pushed back on big dummies who made Clark's race an issue. "I'm gonna be honest, because it needs to be said," she said. "I can relate to that young lady, and I felt for her. I know what it's like to be hated. I know what it's like to be a black woman and to be hated because of my color. I can't imagine this young lady. I don't want to use hate, but despised. She brought some on herself, a little bit, because she's cocky for a good reason. And I love that about her. But to watch the dynamics, and the media, they had their narrative. And I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth. And Angel, Reese, and her got along so well." Miller commended Clark and Angel Reese for putting whatever preconceived animosity they may have had to the side to come together for the 2024 All-Star Game and play well together on the floor. "I didn't know how talented she was and how well she sees the game in a 3D version, a thinker. Defensively, a lot better than I thought and gave her credit for," Miller added. "So, watching her and just spending a little time. And one thing guys, that I've learned, is to step back and let these kids be themselves." When critics would not recognize the impact Clark made on the game in just a short time, Miller suggested she was astonished. "I was like, come on you big dummies. Is she getting hyped?" "Yes. But she was in the backyard, she was putting in the same time, maybe more than you were," Miller said. "I can't fault her for what she was given. Look, as much as she was given, you can't tell me that door would have swung the other way where she didn't live up to the hype. Come on. Folks are still waiting for her to fall." Clark was named Time magazine's Athlete of the Year, and even that award ruffled feathers in the league. Washington Mystics co-owner Sheila Johnson said on CNN that the magazine should have given the award to the entire WNBA. "Why couldn't they have put the WNBA on that cover and say, the WNBA is the League of the Year, because of all the talent that we have," Johnson said. "When you single out one player, it creates hard feelings, so now you're starting to hear stories of racism within the WNBA, and I don't want to hear that." The Fever reloaded in the offseason with a very different team that was on the floor last year.